Hello, welcome to the Module 6, Lesson 8 application problem. Before we get started, my wife wanted me to let you know that these are not food stains that you see all over me, but it's construction stains. Yes, I'm a dirty person when I eat, but I usually change my shirt for videos. This is just permanently stained, but it's my favorite sweatshirt. You can say no all you want. This is my favorite sweatshirt. Our application problem asks, Mrs. Burns' class is studying worms. They measure the lengths of the worms to the nearest quarter inch. The length of the shortest worm is 3 3/4 of an inch, and the length of the longest worm is 5 2/4 inch. Kathleen says that they need 8 quarter-inch intervals to plot the lengths of the worms on a line plot. Is she right? Why or why not? So this kind of goes back to our question yesterday. We need to know what numbers we're plotting to know how big to make our number line for our line plot. Well, we know that the shortest worm is 3 3/4 of an inch. We know the longest worm is 5 2/4 of an inch. Therefore, we're counting by quarter inches all the way up. So if I count 3 3/4, 4, 4 1/4, 4 2/4, 4 3/4, 5, 5 1/4, 5 2/4. The question is asking us how many intervals or how much space between, how many spaces are there between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces between the first number and the last number. Now each space is measured as quarter inches, so it's 1 quarter inch, 2 quarter inch, 3 quarter inch, 4 quarter inch, 5 quarter inch, 6 quarter inch, and 7 quarter inches. So how many intervals are there in between? The answer to that question is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 intervals between. Now, Catherine said you need 8 quarter-inch intervals to plot the lengths. Is she correct? No. 8 would take us all the way here to 5 3/4. We're not measuring 5 3/4. We're stopping at 5 2/4. So we only need 7. 8 would be too much. So the answer is no, she is not right, because you need 7 quarter-inch intervals, not 8. Now, I want to give you a heads up onto one of your debrief questions. I want you to think about it before you get to that slide. The question is talking about, is it make a difference if you have more data or less data? So both of these line plots we're going to investigate in our first debrief question. But the question asks, is it better to have more data? Does it give you a better understanding of information? So here 7 students were interviewed, here 30 students were interviewed. Which one of these gets us a clearer picture or a better understanding of what we're trying to research? I'll see you for the debrief.